Good morning, dear children. In lesson 12, today we will understand electron displacement effects in covalent bonds. This effect in an organic molecule may take place either in ground state or under the influence of an atom or a substituent group. Atom or a substituent group. Okay? And simultaneously in the presence of an appropriate attacking reagent. This electron displacement due to the influence of an atom or a substituent group, this causes permanent polarization. So causes permanent polarization when displacement is due to influence of an atom or a substituent group. The first one we will consider, that is, so the first one is inductive effect. We try to understand the inductive effect when a covalent bond is formed between the atoms of different electronegativity. So then what happens, the electron density is more towards the more electronegative atom of the bond. Such a bond and such a shift of electron density which results in polar covalent bond. It causes polar covalent bond, okay, due to difference in electronegativity. Okay, so polar covalent bond develops such a shift of electron density results in a polar covalent bond, and bond polarity leads to various electronic effects in organic compounds. If I explain you with an example of CH3, CH2, CH2, suppose karo bromine. So what we see in this compound, bromine being more electronegative will pull the shared pair of electron towards itself. So electron density will be shifted towards the bromine, and a CCl bond, CBr bond will be a polar covalent bond. So this carbon will get some positive charge and this bromine will get negative charge. So let me explain you like this: CH3, then CH2, then again CH2, then again Br. So you see here, if it gets delta minus charge, because the bond becomes polar. See, there is difference between electronegativity of bromine and carbon, then it will pull the shared pair of electron towards itself. So delta plus charge will develop here on this carbon. but this effect is inductive, that is this polarity will be induced to other carbon of the chain also. So here also delta delta plus, here also delta 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 plus. So we see that this effect is inductive and it goes till carbon number 3. If this is carbon number 1, so this is carbon number 2 and this is carbon number 3. So this effect is inductive and polarity is induced till carbon number 3. After that, if suppose bigger molecule is there, 4 carbon, 5 carbon or more than that, then this effect will not be inducive. Why it will not be inducive? After third carbon, the effect becomes negligible. So I am writing here, after carbon number 3, the effect is negligible. Effect is negligible. You understood, children? So we have seen that 3 carbon atoms are most polar, these two, then effect will be induced to second carbon and it will induce to third carbon. After carbon number 3, the effect is negligible. That means we can say that this inductive effect cause polarization. Okay. So what happens? It causes the polarization and polarity in the adjustment bond. That is polarity in adjacent bonds. Okay. There are two new terms to us, that is electron withdrawing group and electron donating group. What are electron withdrawing group, beta? You see that with the group or the atom which pulls the electron pair towards itself is known as electron withdrawing group. So some of the examples of electron withdrawing group substituents can be classified as known as EWG, that is electron withdrawing group, when they pull the shared pair of electron towards itself. Pull the shared or withdraw the electrons. Examples are one is halogens, all the halogens, then nitro group, then COOH group, then CN group, then COOR group, ester, then aryl oxy, that is OAR, which example is AR means aromatic, no beta, so OC6H5. These are the example of electron withdrawing group. And electron donating group are they are methyl group, then ethyl group. They are electron donating groups. Okay. One example is solved in the book, that is, if you see, which one is more polar in the following molecules. So question number 12.14, solved example, which is more polar. So first one is CH3H and CH3Br. CH3H and CH3Br. We see that in this it is CH3 कुछ ऐसा होगा बेटा, CH3H तो and CH3Br. So Br is more electronegative Br is more electronegative than hydrogen. Therefore CH3Br is more polar. Okay. Second question is CH3NH2 and CH3OH. CH3NH2 and CH3OH. So in this question, if you see N and here O, N belongs to group 15. N belongs to group 15 and O belongs to group 16. Which one is more electronegative? O. Okay. Therefore O is more electronegative. So CH3OH is more polar. Okay. Third example is very interesting, that is CH3OH and CH3SH and CH3SH. Now if you see O, oxygen, group 16, sulfur, group 16, then which one is more electronegative? Oxygen is more electronegative than sulfur. Therefore CH3OH is more polar. Therefore यानी CO bond is more polar. Okay, in this way we have to answer the questions. Tomorrow I will explain you resonance and other effects.